All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of K&B Fishing. And we have arrived at the lake here, and we are going to be heading out and seeing what panfish we can catch. Hopefully, maybe some bass even, like we did last time, and some big perch, some big bluegills would be awesome. We'll see what we can do. Well, you guys, this little roadside lake, pond, whatever you want to call it, there is nobody out here. My same sled marks are here from last time I was here. Only person out here. Got my sled action here. Everything's all ready to go. We are heading back out towards the two islands, and we're gonna probably go on the left side this time. When I was with my dad, we were on the right side. Caught a decent amount of fish on both sides, so I feel like can't really go wrong here. So we're gonna go straight out to the left one here and give her a shot. All right, you guys, we are very close to the islands here, and found a good spot. I drilled one hole, put the camera down, saw fish, so I'm like, well, we're popping up right here. I'm right now screwing down my shack because it is so windy and cold that I want to make sure I'm all set up, so that's what we're doing. All right, you guys, we're just getting set up here. We have our jigging hole here, and we're going to put our camera down this hole here. Got my floor mats down here, buckets, heater, bulbs, everything like that. Just gonna get everything set up here, and then we're gonna start fishing. This is the original hole here that we drilled, and put the camera down right away. Saw a bunch of bluegills, so we're gonna try to catch them. All right, here we are, guys. We got the camera set up, aimed at our hole here, and we are ready to start catching fish. Let's crack open some bulbs and start seeing if we can catch a couple. I already saw right away that there was a nice bluegill sitting down there, so hopefully we can catch a couple today. It is really seriously cold today, so we are only going to be fishing for a couple of hours. But I figured it's an easy little spot for me to go to, and that I would just give it a shot. That will set us up good. Alright, you guys, I am using same little purple jig with the pink face on it, and 2 of the bulb larvae. Alright, let's see if we can catch something. One came zooming over on camera. See if I can get him to come over. Oh. Got him. Oh, he came off. No. And he stole the bait. Dang, dude. Dang it. Oh, man. Disappointment. That was the first fish, too. He was very unsure if he wanted it. He came up to it and he looked at it. I think he came up to the bait, came up to it, looked at it. Kind of like backed down a little bit. I jiggled it up a little higher, and then he came up to it and he ate it. And I hooked him, and it just barely came off. And I can see both of my bulb larvae floating down. Dang. Comes on, here comes one. Got him. And there's a bass on the screen as well. So if I can get this down in enough time to catch the bass too. There's bluegills on there, bluegills on there. Bunch of them, bunch of them. Okay, there's still fish in the screen. I see a bass in the background. Let's try to get back down here and catch that bass. Comes another one. Comes another one. Got him. There's a bass on the screen as well. Heck yeah. Pretty decent size one, it looks like, as well. Let me get down there. He might not eat it, but it's worth a shot. He swam off really fast. I think the blue guy, like, I was scared the crap out of him. Little bass came in. Oh. Bluegill. Decent one. There we go. Pretty decent one right there. Came in and absolutely hammered it. Crushed it. Heck yeah. We are catching them, guys. Oh my gosh. Last like 4 minutes, 5 minutes, I've just had so much action. There was 2 bass on the screen. One was pretty decent. Probably about the size of the one we caught last time. And then the tinier one came in and was really checking the bait out as well. You're going to want to just make sure you stay absolutely... Ooh, a bass came up, swiped at it. There's 2 bass on the screen. Little guys. They came in and looked at it, but it wasn't really what they wanted. I think they might want something bigger. What I could do is put a couple more of those bulb larvae on there, make the jig look a little bigger, and then they might hit it. Oh. Bluegill came right in. Hammered it. Little guy. Little spiky guy. Well, not over here. Oop. Back in the hole, you. There you go. I'm gonna put a couple extra bulb larvae on here. Nothing crazy big, but one of those bass looks pretty decent. So if we keep doing what we're doing, they are swimming around the area, so there's still a chance we could catch one. One of the smaller bass did come up and like kind of lip it a little bit, the bait I was using. Something this small can support like that many fish. It's just nuts to me. Couldn't even get my bait down to the bottom. Big bluegill. Big bluegill. Not a giant, but that's, for what I catch out here, that's pretty decent. This guy came, before it even hit the bottom, this guy came over and grabbed it. We are just slaying on you guys. Literally, as my bait was just floating down, 2 of them came over, raced over and grabbed it. Oh, another guy. Fell for it. Got him. Oh, I scared the fish away. That sneeze I just watched on the camera. He was sitting here like right here, and I sneezed and he went. Alright, the heater is going. Get a little warmer in here. And we are rolling with 3, well, looks like 4 almost actually. There might be a little remnant of an old one on there. Oh, bulb larva's on there. Which is all good stuff. I have a puck in here. One of these pockets. I had a puck. Oh, there's one in there still. But has some sawdust in it. Dang! All my spikes turned into flies, yo. Crazy. Might have to hook on one of these flies, like a literal fly. Dang. I bought some spikes because I wanted the sawdust. Just put in my hole. Hole here. Well, we'll try a fly a little later. Got a bass, got a bass. Yeah, he came right in and hit it. Not a big guy, but I don't care. There we go. Little largemouth. Little largemouth action. Heck yeah. He came right in and swallowed that guy. Bam. Back to the depths with you. And we have a large ball. I'd say about 3 or 4 bulb larvas on there. Looking pretty dang good. And we got the heater going over here too now, keeping us nice and toasty. There we go. Once these bulb larvas are all gone off the hook, I'll try hooking on one of those flies. See what that does. Yeah, those of you didn't know, spikes, like the little tiny little like maggot looking larva that you buy from the store for ice fishing, actually once they are warm long enough, they like, eat some of that sawdust and all that, and they will molt and turn into flies, which is crazy. I bet these the bulb larvae that I use, they do something very similar, although I'm not sure what they turn into because I've never kept them that long. So another bass, another bass. Got him. Oh, he's fighting. Ooh, that's a nice one. And he came off too, right at the hole. Perfect. Come here, little guy. This guy's significantly bigger than the other one. There we go. Ice fishing with bass, man. Check that out. Nice largemouth. He's not a big guy, obviously, but compared to the other fish that I've been catching, this is a nice one right here. Not the most graceful release, but there he goes. Yes. He came right in and crushed that bulb. See, I think that was the ticket, just putting a couple extra bulbs on there. Look at, they're all gone now. So now we're gonna try one of those flies. I'm gonna hook on one of those black. I honestly think that spikes are just like house flies, like that you'd see in your house. See that? Crazy. We'll try hooking one of these guys on. Don't know if it's gonna work or what. I don't even know how to hook a fly on. Through the head, I guess. Like that. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Try one of those. Never used a fly, like an actual house fly for ice fishing. Ever. Never ever used one. See if it works. Looks pretty crazy underwater. Huh. There's like a... I don't know if like bugs are like... Some bugs, especially houseflies, are like hydrophobic, because like all I can see is like the air around the bug on the camera, and it's crazy looking because the bug is like really buoyant. Like as I'm jigging it, it makes my jig a lot lighter. I really wonder if I'll catch a fish on the fly. It's crazy. Come on, fishies. Work with me here. Yeah, I'll see if I can get it on the camera so you guys can see. See how the fly on the camera is like really white? That's like an air pocket like surrounding the entirety of the fly. Pretty crazy. And a little bass just swam through the background. So that's pretty cool. Oh, bluegill's coming in, bluegill's coming in. Crushing it, crushing it. Swallow it. Got him. That is a nice bluegill right there. If I was keeping fish, holy crap. Look at that guy. Holy. I mean, come on, guys. That's a nice bluegill right there. Another one of them flies on. Might as well use them. They seem to work. Did take a second for that bluegill to swallow it because the fly is so big, but that's okay. I got a bunch of those flies and I'm just gonna throw them away if I don't use them for bait, so I might as well just keep using them, you know? That bluegill was pretty large though, for real. That was a nice one. Ooh. Got another one on the fly. Not a big one, but that's all right. We're catching fish, man. Honestly, I don't really care if they're big or not. Obviously, it's fun to catch big fish, but it's okay if they're not giants. Might as well just leave the top right off this thing. Another big bluegill on the camera right now. So we're gonna try to get down there before he gets away. Oh. There we go. Oh, he might have stole the fly. No, what? There's so many bluegills on my screen right now. Oh, oh. Dude, I'm missing every fish. There's literally like 10, 15 bluegills on my screen right now. Okay, that's it. We need to put bait on. Because these fish are ravenous. You guys, I don't know if we just like lucked out and got a super, super good spot today or what. But we are literally catching so many fish. Like, it's crazy. Got one. Heck yeah. Another decent bluegill right here. This is crazy. I'm catching fish on like house flies right now. I really didn't think that those spikes were gonna do that right away. Like, I knew that over time they would. I've literally had those spikes in that sawdust cup for like not even a week, man. Like, that's crazy to me. And we've caught 2 bass. Dude, everything's happening. It's happening so fast. I didn't even realize that we've caught all these fish so far. How much? We've only been filming for 40 minutes, and I've probably caught like, I don't know, 10 fish, 12 fish. That's crazy. Oh, there's a fish. Got him. Pretty good one too. Pretty decent bluegill there. Another one on the camera, chilling. The guy drilling holes up there might have scared some fish this way. That might be why. Let's get back down there. before it even hit the bottom, Oh my god, you guys, oh my god. That is a humongous bluegill. Oh my god. That bluegill is massive. That is a massive bluegill. You guys. I can't even describe how big this fish is. Put my hand under it, it completely covers the fish. The fish completely covers it. You guys, compared to the screen of my camera, look at that bluegill. That is crazy. I want to keep him so bad because he's so nice, but I'm gonna let him go. That is a nice bluegill. Oh my god. Holy crap, you guys, that was such a big bluegill. Oh my god, that was so huge, dude. Oh, yes. Oh my god. I literally caught that fish on a fly. A legitimate house fly, because all my spikes have turned into flies. That was a nice bluegill. If I was keeping fish today, for sure would have kept that one. For sure. Got him. Another decent bluegill right here. Because he's drilling holes, all the fish are coming from over there, you know? Hey, but can I have my fly back? Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Got him. Another nice bluegill. Not a huge one like that first one we caught. That first one we caught, that was huge. Dude, that was a... I can't even tell you guys, like, if you can kind of tell, like, so this one right here that I just caught, right? This is like a good mid-sized bluegill. Look at it compared to the screen. See how much smaller it is? The other one was the size of the screen. Okay. We're about out of flies. I'm really going to use these flies until they're all gone. And then I'm just going to go back to using bulb larvas. I think they work equally good. Jesus, if I can talk. I think it's just that these flies are just so big that they just draw more attention than the little larvas do, you know? I would like to catch a crappie out here, because last time, fishing with my, oh, there's a fish. Fishing with my dad. Come on. Got him. Fishing with my dad out here, another decent one. We caught perch, and he caught a couple little bluegills, but I was catching mainly perch. I caught like one decent bluegill, and then most of the rest of the fish I caught were perch, so I was like thinking, you know, what other fish are in here? And I saw a crappie just a little while ago swim across the screen. So that's gotta be, you know, what else is in here? Just keep on jigging. We got flies, we got bulb larvae, we got jigs, there's fish. Let's catch them. Dropped it down, there's a bunch of fish sitting there. Jig it up. Suck it in. Gotcha. Another little guy. Crushed that housefly. Absolutely crushed it. I think the housefly just sticks out so much down there. Like a little white larva underneath the ice, you know. Doesn't stick out as much, but these like dark black like houseflies stick out pretty bright down there, you know. So that's crazy. Might even have to close some of these windows up so I can see. Oh, it was one on my... I had one on. Wasn't paying attention and a bluegill ate my bait. crazy, dude. It has never been this crazy out here before, fishing wise. There we go, now I can really see the screen. Oh, little guy. Got him. Teeny one. Look at that little guy. We're looking for your brother, dude. Your big bluegill brother. Okay, we're jigging. We're back down there now. Try to get this up here. We've literally caught so many fish, dude. There's a bluegill below the screen. Let's see if I can jig him up. Get him to come higher. Oh, that one just raced in from the side. Pretty decent one, too. Thank you, but I will have that fly back, sir. This is a crazy video, you guys. This is like constant action. I might not have to make too many cuts in this video. Bunch of bluegills coming over now. Got him that time. Nice one. Woo! That is a pretty good one. Pretty decent one there, guys. Heck yeah. Down he goes. Thank you for your time. There was like a tiny one down there, and he was like almost like orange colored. And he just came in and hit it. Yeah, you see that? See if I can get it on the camera here. His belly is like basically orange. Could see it on the camera. I was like, dang, dude. I want that crappie to come back. I also kind of want to try to hook on one of these little like casings that the flies are shedding. These little dark casings. When they molt from a larva to a fly, they'll shed this casing. I'll put that on there as well. It's empty. There's no like anything in it, but it looks like something. So maybe the fish will see it. Maybe they'll want it. Who knows? This is crazy. I'm also getting really cold hands because I'm over here just catching fish, and like my hands are absolutely wet from all the fish slime and everything. Bass. Caught a bass. Huh. Gotta get that. Baby bass. Baby bass. So long, suckers. See him swimming down on the camera. LOL. More bluegill. Just put it down there. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hit it, hit it. Caught him. We are just wrecking these fish, you guys. Literally cannot keep them off my line. That is the best problem to have when you are fishing. Put one of these casings on here. Try those again. I'm kind of nervous to switch back to what we were using before. Feel like it's not going to work. That's right. We'll keep her going here. Caught one. Bluegill. Decent one. And this is the first place I've ever caught a bass, and today I've caught 3. So that's pretty crazy to say out loud. That's pretty crazy. Bass. Number 4. Number 4. I'm gonna have to come back to this lake in the summertime, you guys. Make a video out here kayaking, fishing or something. Little guy, again, these are all smaller fish, but I do not care. We're catching fish, man. I'll take that all day long. all day long. And now I'm catching fish, not even on flies, but on the casings of the larvas before the flies even hatched. And gonna be big bluegill, big bluegill. Way nice one. Holy crap, dude. You guys, this is crazy. These, every once in a while, these big bluegills come by. You'll catch, you know, 10, 15 smaller ones, but then you'll just catch an absolute hammer, dude. An absolute hammer of a bluegill. You guys, there's no way of like explaining the size. Like, literally, this is my iPhone 15 next to this fish. Look at that. That fish is longer than my iPhone, which is not crazy, but that's compared to my screen of my Vexilar. That is a nice fish. Every once in a while, every 15 minutes or so, well, not 15 minutes, every 15 fish, it's like a big one will come by. And the big one, if you can trick a big fish to biting your baits, then you know you're doing something right. Because if you catch a lot of small ones, like, okay, at least you're, you know, knowing how to jig a little bit. But if you can get a really, if you can get a really big fish to come up and absolutely destroy whatever you're fishing for, that's when you know you are doing something right. I think this might be our last fly, but we do have some more of those casings. I literally caught that fish on a casing, a shell of a larva. It's not even like, there's nothing even in it. It just looks like a bug, you know? There. Oh, fish. A little higher. Come on, take it. Oh, I ripped his lips off. Ripped his lips off. He sucked it in, but he didn't get it all the way. Dang it. Oh yeah, but honestly, before I go, I might go over there and be like, hey, you should come over here where I'm fishing. Catch him over here, man. I just caught a ton of fish. Looks like we got like a bunch more casings, but I think that's all for the flies. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take a pinch of this sawdust, because I got a little extra sawdust now. And I'm gonna sprinkle it in the hole. Just kind of mix it up. And in a few minutes, that'll start to sink. As it sinks on the camera, I'll be able to see sawdust kind of sprinkling down. And any fish in the area, they'll see all that like sawdust sinking down. It'll attract them over here. And I'll get more bites. Hopefully. That's the idea anyway. Doesn't mean that's what's going to happen, but I hope. But I am going to try some more bulbs after this. And I'm going to kind of learn my lesson like I did earlier. And just put a couple extra on there, like 3 or 4 instead of 2. Because the bubbles are constantly coming up, because it's aerator just to put like oxygen in the pond out here. Literally, the water is open right there. There's a nice bluegill. Got him. Okay. All right. I believe that is going to be all for the flies, because I don't think we have any more in there. And I really only buy the spikes for the sawdust that comes with the box. And that's all we have left is the little husks, the skins of the larvas after they molted. And I actually caught fish on those, but I'm going to save these and the sawdust for another time. And I'm going to switch back to the bulbs. Because, I don't know if you guys know this, during hunting season when I collected a bunch of these, I have literally a bag full of them. So I need to use them up. So, I'm going to switch back to those now. He's so tiny. Another micro guy. Didn't I just catch you? Get bigger, man. I'll come back and catch you when you're 10 inches long, which is absolutely massive. Oh, perch. Got a perch. He was swimming by the camera. Decent one too. Oh, look at that perch. Look at that perch, dude. That's a good one right there. Give me that. Players. That perch, I literally saw him in the background swimming towards the camera like he was going to swim by it. I dropped the bait down and the perch turned and came back for it. Pretty decent perch right there. 100% take that. We are hammering the fish, you guys. Oh my gosh. Caden does be fishing though, so, you know. I do be fishing. I try to be fishing. Looks like a bass. Oh, he's gone now. He was below the screen a little bit. Little guy. I don't really know how to jig for bass, because I mean obviously I caught 4, 5 today. I just been trying to do the same thing I do with the bluegills, and it seems like sometimes that works. Got him. Maybe it does. Got the bass. Number 6 or 5 or 6. That's where we're at. And again, these are not big bass, but they might be big for this lake. I have no idea what's in here or how old this lake is. It literally has no name on the on all the maps I've checked. It's just a no-name pond. It's not like it's private or anything like that, so I'm not sure if it's like a thing. Got him. Good one. Really good one. Holy. Another good beefy bluegill. Another good one. Whole big school is swimming through right now. And they just ate some of the bulbs that I lost. Thank you. Goodbye. Lucky day, man. Lucky day. But yeah, we're gonna have to pack her in here soon. Just because it is getting so cold in here. The ice is collecting on the sides of my shack. That's how cold it is. And the ceiling is absolutely frosted. And I caught a fish. I was literally not even looking at my pole, and I just felt my pole like pull down. This guy swallowed it. Okay, where's my pliers? I don't want to kill this guy. Oops, dropped him. Come here, sir. I need you to stay still for me. God, they're so slimy, man. Can't get a good hold on them. There we go. We're gonna fish till about 4:30, and then we're gonna dip on out. Just because it's getting pretty cold, and I wanna, with a wet hand, with a wet hand, I'm gonna probably want to make sure I am warm and dry when I try to make this trek back to the vehicle, because it is very, 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 very cold outside. Tiny one came up and smacked it. Little bitty guy. Oh, the guy just ate some pieces. Come on, man, eat this. Just watch that fish eat some chunks in the water. And what time is it right now? 4:23, so we're gonna have to go pretty soon here, guys. But I feel like we have caught a tremendous amount of fish in a short amount of time, so I am overjoyed with all this. Like, I could not have asked for anything more. We caught like 5 or 6 bass. We caught 1 perch. We caught a ton of bluegills. Oh my god. And some big beefy ones too. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, let's catch one more. Come on, one more fish before we go. Got him. Last one. Final fish. Pretty decent one too. And there's still more fish down there, dude. Okay, I know I said last one, but they're literally sitting there staring at me, so let me just see if I can get this down there and catch one more. And that'll be last fish. Last fish. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, there he is. Got him. Oh, it's a nice one too. That is a nice one too. Sorry for the lighting, you guys. Might not be the best lighting in this shack right now. It is starting to get kind of dark out, so that's why. I do need to get some lights. Bam. Thank you very much, fish. Okay. All done. We are going to call it now, because it is freezing cold out here, and my hands are wet. I need to dry them out before I can get out of the shack. But we have absolutely just decimated the fish at this lake. You guys, we have absolutely destroyed so many fish. Like, we caught way more fish than I thought we were going to catch. Like, I've literally fished here before. Very, very, like, well, obviously. But the very first time I came out here, I fished like around this area, and I caught like, I want to say like 5, 6, 7 fish that I kept. Out here, I'm pretty sure you can keep 10 bluegills, like or 10 panfish a day. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. We literally caught like 4 or 5 bass, a really decent perch, and a ton of bluegills, and a couple of them were pretty big. Like, if I was keeping fish today, I would have a haul of fish. So yeah, thank you guys very much for joining me. Please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, let your friends know. I'm trying to make this my job, so let's make it happen. See you in the next one.